song. I'm going to do my oral book report about Helen Keller. Helen Keller was just like a normal girl and a normal girl. She was born June 27th, 1880. And she was just a normal girl. But when she was 19 months old, she got a terrible sickness. And her parents thought she was going to die. She had a doctor, but, they didn't have really medicines back then. So her parents thought she was going to die. But hopefully she recovered, but she recovered with blindness and sickness. And I just don't know what it could feel and be like to be her. But she for her school, she had her parents hired a teacher that lived with them, that lived with the Kellers, and taught Helen every day. And the first time Helen saw her, she felt their faces, to know who they were and how they, the sound of their shoes and how their dress felt. But she was taught strangers were bad, and she didn't know her. So Helen didn't really like her first. So her parents thought they needed to bond. So they got in the car and drove in circles, so Helen thought it was far away. They moved, Annie and Helen moved in a cabin and rearranged all the furniture so Helen wouldn't recognize it. And then they left, and Helen and Annie, about a month later, they were best friends. And here are some influences of Helen's life. Her doctor really helped her going, and family and friends helped her. But most of all, her teacher Annie helped her. If her teacher wasn't there, she would probably practically be dead because Annie so helped her. And when she was a kid, she didn't have that good teaching as a child, because she wasn't very raised that good as a child. Her parents let her do whatever she wanted. Her parents let her stand on the table. Her parents let her eat the things she liked out of other people's plates, and she let her, when she got mad or frustrated, she broke plates and did some pretty bad stuff. And Helen accomplished many things. She traveled many places. She learned how to read and write. She learned how to, and she traveled many places and did many plays and movies and talks about her life, and they made many movies on Helen Keller. And she was the only girl in her country to get, she was the only blind, deaf girl to graduate from college in her country. And that's pretty, and Helen died just in her home after she died June 1st, 1968. And she died of really just being old, and she died after Annie and her other helper. And what I learned from her life is that it doesn't matter if you have disabilities or something wrong with you. Like my cousin, he has Down syndrome, but he's happy. I mean, he doesn't matter, and he's just like a regular child. And it doesn't matter if you have disabilities or anything. You can still be like a regular kid. And thank you for watching, and bye. Thank you.